Hey everyone, it's Tanya from Tania Gail Adventures, and today's video I'm taking you all along on my adventure attending the 2024 South Florida Drone Meetup in Jensen Beach, Florida. It was an absolute blast, just meeting all the fellow YouTube drone pilots and sharing our passion for flying. So amazing. The energy at the meetup was electric. From beginners to seasoned pros, everyone was buzzing with excitement. And the best part, we got to fly together, capturing breathtaking aerial shots and pushing the limits of our drones. Well, I was at least. My trip to the South Florida Drone Meetup started with a 5:15 a.m. flight, leaving Boise and changing planes in Minneapolis, St. Paul, before arriving at Palm Beach International Airport sometime later in the afternoon. And we couldn't have left at a perfect time, as a rainy, snowy storm front was just landing in Boise and making the ground experience, looking out the window that early morning before sunrise, quite miserable. But I was looking forward to a great trip, so I settled in with some snacks and several cups of Starbucks coffee and made my way across the country to the beautiful azure-colored water outside of Palm Beach, Florida. It was lovely. At the airport, I collected my rental car and had an hours-long drive north on I-95 to get to the hotel, which was the Hampton Inn and Suites at Stewart North in Jensen Beach. Here I was back on the East Coast driving on the I-95 yet again. I felt very nostalgic for about 15 minutes till I remembered why I hated driving on I-95. And as I checked into my room, as you can see, it is such a comfortable room. I had a garden view. I usually get, parking lot views in my hotel rooms, but actually my room overlooked the garden, a little garden, and the pool. After checking into my room, I quickly changed into the outfit I wanted to wear for the Friday night meet and greet at Sticks Billiards Clubs. I met up with a few of the drone people that I knew online from YouTube, and we drove over to this establishment, and I met up with my favorite YouTuber of all time. He's he's a friend of mine, and we live in the same area. I met up with Marcus Crawford there and was introduced to Steve and Terry from the International Drone Seekers. They had flown over from Europe to attend this meeting, and I love them. We got on like a house on fire. It was such a great evening. That was such a wonderful, relaxed way just to meet up with all these different personalities that I've only, interacted with online, and here they were in person, and they were just as lovely. And, I watched a few people play some pool and met up with a couple clowns, literally, and had a really great time there. I was really happy with this, and was the lucky winner of the $50 gift card. So I will be back next year to Sticks to go bowling. I can't wait. And no visit to the East Coast would be complete without a visit to Wawa. Yay! I stopped by Wawa before the official meetup on Saturday to pick up some snacks before heading out to Jensen Beach. Hey everybody, this is Tania Gail from Tania Gail Adventures, and I am here in beautiful Jensen Beach, Florida, attending the South Florida Drone Meetup this year. It's been wild, and I've learned a couple things already. I've learned how to hand catch a drone. I've you know, takeoff and landing. Me, wow.
Bring your drone there. It's in landing mode. There you go.
My goal here is to fly underneath this beautiful, you can see it, this beautiful bridge here, causeway. I'm gonna fly my drone underneath it. Hi! I'm here with Marcus Crawford from the Idaho Quadcopter. We're both here at Jensen Beach drone meetup for the South Florida drone meetup. I'm so excited.
You guys can see my friend Tania. She uses a GoPro, and I'm on an Action 4, so I don't know.
Hey, this is the devil I know.
Yeah, absolutely. That's about it.
Here we are, and the pizza has just arrived.
Pizza.
Pizza. Nothing like flying drones and eating pizza.
Most of all,
Hey, let's go take a look at the South Florida drone meetup. We're looking at a drone that can go in the water. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
340-7578. John.
So motors are generally fine as long as when you get done you fly a dry pack, so no water and you're just hitting the motors hard, so like a lot of punch outs to get them hot, get any water in the bearings to come on out. Salt water we use Corrosion X, and we just spray it in here. It's for the bearings and for the windings.
And then run it up.
And then we usually leave it on. It's very sticky, so it stays on the motor, which is good because it won't fling it. We run props out, so that way we're not throwing anything onto our lens, but we're throwing water into the stack, which can help cool it. So if you're doing like really long flights or really hot days, and then it's waterproof. So if it's hot, you just pour water on it, dip it in the water.
There was a lot of activity during the official meetup on Jensen Beach. We had educational activities. We had Captain Ray being the master of ceremonies and making sure people felt at ease while they were there. We had awards given out for the people who traveled the furthest distance to get to this meetup, and Terry was the one that won that this year. But in general, people were just hanging out and having a good time, just flying their drones and meeting new people and sharing their experiences. It was a really low-key, very relaxed day. The highlight of it for me was a couple things. The first thing was I spied someone had a old school DJI drone that I wanted to take out and fly a bit, and I actually walked up and asked them if they would set up their Phantom for me to fly, and they were very obliging, and I was able to, you know, go back down memory lane. My first drone was the DJI Phantom 2, and I managed to win some things that I really, really can't wait to try out, especially the drone megaphone. It's true. You can attach a megaphone to a drone and use it to yell at people. I have plans for that device. So another, I didn't actually win it. Someone else won it. They gave it to someone else, and then that person didn't want it, so they gave it to me. Was a Fumes X8 mini drone, a sub 250 gram drone. So I went home with a new to me drone. So did do a flight with it. It worked out pretty well. Video to come sometime in the future. And another thing that I really liked is all the drone people are very creative people. You would think they'd be a bunch of tech nerds, which we are, but there's also a very strong creative drive underpinning all of the techiness. And I noticed that with all the stickers and pins and coasters and items like that, that all the participants were kind of handing out, you know, advertising their drones or advertising their YouTube channel. And at the end of the day, for dinner, a bunch of us went out to Mulligan's, which is in downtown Stewart, which is a very fun place. Lots of character, great bar selection, and great atmosphere in a beautiful part of the town. You can't go wrong with that if you stick to bar food and drinks, and you will be fine. And it's a wonderful place. So we all, at the end of the day, at the end of this meetup, we had a wonderful get together. Are we on? We're on. We're on. We're recording. Hey. Day 2 of the South Florida Drone Meetup, and I'm here at a beautiful beach at Dolman Beach flying. And
Everybody knows Tanya. Anybody that watches my channel.
Yes. I'm just here. I just did a flight over the beach and got some bucket list video. Flying over the waves crashing on the beach. It's beautiful here. And hopefully I'll be able to do a nice master shot over the beach. And there's a bunch of flyers here doing all kinds of fun stuff, and I will be showing you that video shortly. Until then, happy flying. I had such plans for this day. As I said in the video, as on the scene Tania said on this video, I was planning to do a master shot. I was also thinking about doing a hyperlapse and a long exposure of the waves crashing against the beach. I had so many plans. However, the media that I had with me, the only media that I had with me, had other ideas. And basically, after I took these drone videos and a couple of photos that I took, I ran out of internal memory on my drone and within the SD card. And that was the only memory I had with me. I had no backups. Lesson learned. Next time I will build a supply of extra SD cards. I mean, it seems a no-brainer, but live and learn. And since I had my media storage issues, I decided to take the opportunity to just go to the beach, go walk on the beach and walk on the surf and just relax and enjoy the zen. I will never tire. Drone Seekers International had their live YouTube show streamed from the hotel in Jensen Beach, and it was kind of fun, and I kind of crashed it a little bit, but had a lot of fun, and it was really cool to hang out with, you know, Terry and Steve and the Canadians, Lonnie and Lauren. Lauren, thank you so much for your help teaching me how to launch and catch my drone. You're very patient, you're very knowledgeable about this type of activity, and I definitely benefited from it, so thank you. And Lonnie, thank you for the drone. I'm having fun with it. as you probably have gathered by now, there's a lot of activity going on this weekend, but there were still times where you could kick back, just relax, and enjoy the company. Monday morning flight home. I just settled in with a movie and my coffee, and that's what got me across the United States till I arrived back home to beautiful Boise, Idaho. What a remarkable trip it was. So, here's to the South Florida Drone Meetup 2024. It was an unforgettable experience filled with adventure, camaraderie, and of course, lots of flying. Until next time, happy flying, folks. Until I fly the Avata too.